welcome to everyone watching. My name is Ankhana Sophia, and I am channeling Isis. I have been connected with her for a long time already, and I love bringing her forth, and I'll let her answer any questions that you have. For that, I have Aaron with me. I'm not sure if people can already see him, but he's here. He's going to read out the questions whenever needed, but I'm going to start with a short meditation. So Aaron, if you can switch off your camera and mute yourself for now. You are, yes, amazing, thank you. And just as a little energy update, as I've done that the last 2 weeks as well, I am very much aware that the energy can be super intense. If you are sensitive to energies, I know that a lot of my friends, and I see it with my coaching clients as well, are really, really riding the waves. There are moments that really feel like life's not really worth it in a way if it's this intense, but also know that we are moving through this, so we are then capable of assisting others that are going through this at a later stage. So if at any point you feel it's too much, please reach out to someone who knows what you're going through, who understands you, who can assist you, or who can just be with you without trying to come up with solutions, but just to assist you in riding the waves, because there are quite a lot of intense waves at the moment. Know that you're not alone, and know that from, I think it's today on, there's a new energy opening, moving towards the 8-8 portal, the Lion's Gate. The 8th of August, and it's slowly starting from now on till even a few days past that date. So that might bring another shift in the energy again. So for now, just take some time to feel yourself and to really arrive in the space. And before I'm going to go into the meditation, I'm just going to share that if you feel that you can use some guidance, use some assistance with insights, I'm not only doing these lives here on YouTube, you can also book a one-on-one session with me through the links in the information under the video. You can book an Akashic Records reading with me if you want to dive into your personal records and see what information is there for you. And I'm also guiding people for a longer period of time. So if you feel that you want to enhance your gifts, if you feel you really want to be guided by discovering what your personal gifts are and how to embody them, I have a 3-month coaching program. And on the equinox, I am starting with a new program, which is going to be super special, as it's an accumulation of everything that I've learned in the past 20 years, and how, not just the information, but also how to embody all of this. It's working on your foundation, it's working on opening up, it's working on everything that can assist you in really living in alignment with who you are and how to bring that forth into this world. If you're curious about that, just message me and I can share more, because it's not even on my website yet. So with that being said, I am going to ask you to close your eyes and just really allowing yourself to be fully present and to feel your body in this moment, this time, this place, this space. Feel the weight of your body pressing on the surface you're sitting on, your bum, your hips, your legs, your feet. And really allow yourself to fully arrive, to fully sink in, to really feel your body, to be fully present. And then allow yourself to sink even further by visualizing, sensing, imagining roots growing down from the base of your spine and from your feet. Big, strong roots down, 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 and down into the earth. Deep, 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 deep down, and then spreading wide as well. Really creating a very strong base for yourself. A deep rooting, a deep grounding, and anchoring into Mother Earth, Pachamama, Gaia. So you're fully present in the here and now during this whole session. And if you feel that you've been carrying anything that no longer serves you, just allow that to move out of your body, out of your energy, into the earth, through those roots that you've planted. Just really allow yourself to release, to let go, 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 anything that you no longer need, that is no longer beneficial for you. By everything that you're releasing, everything that you're letting go of, feel that you are creating space within your body, within your energy, and that through the roots, you are receiving nourishment, you are receiving support from Mother Earth, from Gaia, Pachamama, into your body. Supporting this new spaciousness, this openness, this lightness that is being created by these releases, by this letting go. Now with that strong grounding, that releasing that's going on, also feel that you can, from that space, really open up for your connection upwards. Opening up the crown, shooting up a cord of light, up, straight into the heart of the universe, where you connect yourself, you plug in, and you feel the light of Source, your higher self parts, coming in through that cord, through that connection upwards, enlightening you, bringing insights, inspiration, guidance. So you're fully connected in both ways, down into the earth, into physical existence, and upwards into the universe, your spiritual existence. So you can bring them both together in your personal life, creating within the physical that which you are receiving from spirit, from source, from your higher self parts. And with that connection fully made, you can listen and receive on an even deeper level. And I'm going to start to tune in to Isis. And once she's here, she'll be answering your questions. So you can already put your questions in the chat if you want to. I know Aaron already has a few questions from friends. So let's see what there will be shared tonight. I'm gonna start tuning in. Isis, Isis. Isis is here now, dear ones. I am here and I am sharing my love and my energy with you now, making you feel that I am present with each of you, making you aware of my energy, my light, my love for you, allowing you to be aware of the presence of many of your guides that are supporting you, not just in this now moment, but always, 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 at any given time. You are surrounded by your guides, by the beings that you have a connection to. And by connecting with this channeling, connecting with this transmission, I am assisting you to feel more of the guides that are already present around you at any given time, allowing you to receive more from your own connection, to receive more insights, to receive more guidance whenever you feel you need to, knowing that this is available to you always. So be open to receive your guides, to feel them, to see them, to sense them, to hear them, as they are present for you and they are connecting with you. Allow yourself to become aware of them by receiving my assistance now. And I am ready for your questions.
Hello, Isis. It's lovely to co-create with you again.
Lovely to connect.
I have a question from Debbie. She says, myself and my partner went into nature to spend a night there by the stream, miles away from people, for the day out of time and Galactic New Year. But officials came by and told us we couldn't stay. We went to other nature spots, but for various reasons, we ended up coming home. Is there a reason we were meant to be at home and not in nature? Thank you.
Yes, as always, this was guided. This was a way for you to realize that where you often sense that you need to go to certain places to feel more connected, to experience more of that which you long to connect with. You have everything already available to you at any given time. By visiting these places before coming back home, you have brought those energies with you as well. But even if you wouldn't have gone outside at all, you are capable of connecting to these places from your home or any given space. So know that sometimes staying home and from there connecting with places that you have been before or are still intending to visit, or you have a connection to, even without visiting them in the past or intending to visit them in the future, you are capable of drawing in these connections just by intending to do so, just by deciding to do so, by staying at home. You are grounding that which you are doing in the place that you spend most time. And this is beneficial for you, as this is assisting you every day, because you are spending your days here, because you are surrounded by these energies more now than when you would have been outside, when you would have been somewhere different. So allow yourself to see that being at home is beneficial in this way. It is assisting you on your day-to-day basis. And take that in. When you become aware of this, you are capable to receive more from it. So enjoy that which you have created and receive from it over and over and over and over again. You can always decide to go outside, but know that it is not needed. And in this case, you were guided back home to realize that that is enough. That is a good place for you to be. And that you are capable of doing the same thing within your home and having it multiply by spending more time within this energy afterwards.
Thank you, Isis. Now we have a question from Nina. She says, can you say anything over the path of the white line? This line, this knowledge comes from one of the 3 old lines of the world, not from the stars. The time the line became thinner, but she is still just as strong. This energy holds a specific light frequency, a healing method, maybe light language.
You already have a lot of knowledge and awareness of this white lion and what she is bringing to you. I am saying she, as it has a very feminine energy, even though it might appear in a masculine form. The energy that is being transmitted has a very feminine frequency, and it is allowing you to open up to more of your remembrance of your connection to this line, to this knowledge. The white lion is a guide that is walking with you, and that is telepathically communicating with you, not so much in words, yes, in light language as well, but also in understandings, in concepts, in insights, without using words or light language, without using any language at all, but simply by transferring these concepts, these ideas, these knowings, through telepathically sharing them with you. Trust when you are receiving these insights that they are coming from this source, as you are very much in tune with this energy. You are very much connected to these beings, and specifically the white lion that you dream of. We hope this assists you in your further understanding of your connection.
Thank you, Isis. Now we have a question from Savita. She says, my question is, although I do my job with my heart, then why am I constantly having troubles at my job, causing me insecurities and anxieties? Thank you.
There is something that is holding you back. There is something that is attaching you to what has been. There is something that is trying to keep you in place and which is causing these sensations, which is causing these disturbances while you are focusing on following that which comes from your heart. It's almost as if part of you is still connected to past experiences and keeping you trapped there, while another part of you is moving forward. And these are causing friction within you. These different parts are causing friction within you. The way forward to feel more in flow, to feel less insecure, to experience less friction is by taking time to feel that which has been, to allow yourself to be fully present with that which shows up without trying to resist it, without trying to force yourself to keep moving. Allow yourself to be still, to even slightly lean back. And when you are in that space of stillness, when you fully feel that past experience that is present, you are then capable of releasing it by pulling, by trying to move forward. The attachment stays. When you allow yourself to lean back into it, there is an option to then gently release it. The longer you are trying to stretch, the longer you are pushing and pulling, the intenser the grip is there. When you allow yourself to first lean back, you will see that this connection will dissolve, and you are then capable of moving forward more confidently with following your heart in this experience.
Thank you, Isis. Are you okay?
Yes.
Now we have a question from Deborah. Would it be beneficial for us to develop a conscious connection with our son? And if so, can you tell us what you think is the best way to establish a connection?
There are different aspects to take into account when answering this question, so I will share multiple views on that which you are asking about. Firstly, know that the sun that you are seeing, the physical sun that you are experiencing while living on planet Earth, is not the highest source of light that you can connect with. There is a great central sun beyond your physical sun, and you can travel through or beyond your sun to connect to this one. But if you are longing for a conscious connection with your sun that is already assisting you in receiving more of its light, and by that strengthening your third eye vision by connecting with the sun in your physical experience, you are consciously receiving more light, more insights. And once that connection is strengthened, you can then pass through and move beyond, if that is the direction or the path you like to take. And I will explain this path, but know that you can also skip this and directly move beyond. But as your question is referring to this sun, I will share this pathway. The way to connect to your sun is by allowing the light to penetrate your physical being. You can do that at sunrise and sunset, at the time where it is possible to physically look at the sun directly for a brief moment of time without hurting your physical eyes. If you want to connect at a different time, choose to face the sun if you can, if you are outside. Otherwise, consciously connect with it and sense, visualize, imagine that the sun is directly hitting your third eye and entering through, and the light is being received at the center of your brain, the physical center where the center of your third eye is located, receiving the light inwards all the way into that point. You are awakening the third eye from within, and you will start experiencing more lightness, a greater spaciousness, experience of spaciousness within your third eye, and with that a greater understanding of that which this connection brings to you. From here, you can start to ask your questions and receive the insights from that connection directly.
Thank you, Isis.
So there is there's a bit more that she likes me to explain just in my own words, as not everything being shared in Isis, her voice, is received in the same way as when I explain it like this. That is new information to myself as well. I know that sometimes I shift out of the channeling to this, but she's now very clearly showing me that me explaining in my own voice, in my own words, assists with receiving the message in another way. So as she was sharing, if you receive it through the forehead, through the third eye point on the forehead into the third eye point in the center of the brain, it's almost as if there's like diamond-like shape that is being created or being created, received and created by allowing that sunlight to come in that way. And that shape, that opening, that creation that is happening then is what is causing that spaciousness. It's almost as if it's like a portal that is then allowing you to receive more information or different information from the connection to that sun, the physical sun, and beyond. So it's almost as if you're creating a portal that you can connect with and travel through by connecting with our physical sun and then opening that up. And it's not a portal like I personally would normally see a portal most times as a round thing. This one has this diamond-like shape, maybe a star, a four-pointed star, or a diamond-like shape that you can then travel through, and you can use it to connect with different places and spaces.
Thank you, Ankhana.
Mhm.
Deborah said thank you as well.
You're very welcome.
Okay, we have a question from, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Carlian van der Geer.
Colleen, yes.
Said lots of people notice a difference in their energy, not slowly changing, but sometimes very fast. Different after half a day. What's happening in the shifting energy?
What you are experiencing is moving between the more physical version of you and the already heightened awareness version of you, which by a lot of you is referred to as a 3D, 5D awareness or experience. You are feeling into this new state and coming back to your old state to integrate, shifting back into the heightened awareness, integrating, shifting, integrating, shifting, integrating, shifting. And by doing that more and more and more and more, the integration time will become less and less and less. And the time spent at this heightened awareness will expand through that. You are upgrading your physical experience each time you are integrating. So you are capable of holding more of this light, of experiencing more of this heightened awareness. And at some point, you will be capable of experiencing both at the same time. It is not, you are not meant to fully leave behind 3D experience as a way of fully releasing it and moving into something else. You are lifting it up with you. And the way you do that is by first bringing in more of this heightened awareness into the lower frequency, and then by adding more and more into it, it will then lift itself up to that heightened awareness, both of them merging in that way. Know that these shifts are something that is part of the process, and it's not that you should be already fully in one or need to stay fully in the other. Allow yourself to move through these shifts, knowing that the intensity of the shifts will lessen over time, and the length of the lighter version will lengthen over time. And in this way, you are ascending. In this way, you are stepping into that higher awareness of which you have integrated a lot already yourself, as you are aware of. And one more addition to that, know that each time that you are bringing in more of your heightened awareness, this is being shared with the ones around you as well, which is then assisting them to understand more of their shifts, even when this is not a conscious process for them. They are receiving from what you are doing. You are assisting them on their path, on their journey. You are paving the way. Know that you are helping each and everyone around you by going through these processes yourself.
Thank you, Isis. I now have a question from Patty. When people take DMT, N-dimethyltryptamine in brackets, a large percentage report encountering autonomous beings that they call machine elves. Who are these beings? What more can you share with us? Thank you. Much love.
So I'm just receiving some sensations that I am not receiving any words with yet. So I'm just trying to make sense of it, and seeing if there is any more. So no, I'm not receiving any words. The sensation that I get from it, or what I sense in the energy, is almost as if they're not necessarily beings in the sense of how we experience beings as living beings. It's almost as if they're part of a structure, or a part of the machinery. That's what the name, like machine, I think it's machine elves that was called. Almost as if they as if it's I can't really find the 100% the right word. It feels like they are, oh yeah, like I I don't I'm well I was trying to use the word robotic, but that didn't want to come out, so that's not the right words. But it feels like it's almost as if there's a technological creation where these machine elves are part of. Um, and what I keep seeing is it's almost like an outline. It's well, what I see is a rectangle structure. I'm not saying that it is necessarily a rectangle structure, but it's what I see or sense. And these beings are kind of keeping track of that structure. So it has something to do with holding the space together with a structure that is created. I wouldn't say it's necessarily part of creation itself, like the original creation. If I check that, I do receive a no. So it seems that as if it's like part of a structure within creation where these beings are part of. It doesn't feel like a negative thing or something that should be avoided or something that is limiting. But I keep seeing this movement of these beings around, yeah, holding a certain space together. And I'm going to see if I can allow Isis or if Isis has anything to say about it directly. But apparently I need to explain this from my own perspective. From the perspective that I'm being given. So yes, these encounters are part of realities that are being tapped into, realities that are shown to those ones that are using the empty. It is not the end station. It is not the source of creation. It is a part of a reality that is being shown where these beings are part of the creation that is there. It is a part of an advanced technological civilization where these beings are protecting their reality. So it seems like there is a connection for the ones that are connecting with these beings. It seems like there is a connection with these civilizations. And because of that, they are tapping into that reality, to that space, to that creation. And that's why they are seeing them. That's what I got from this, from what I got shown while the words from Isis were being shared.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Mm.
Almost sounds like a super advanced AI matrix or something.
Yes, but not a matrix as in, oh, you need to escape this matrix. It's not something that you're trapped in necessarily. It's just another version of another reality. Um,
That's sort of what I meant. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, we have a question from Deborah. What is the most beneficial thing a human can do to extend their lifespan? Or is it that the time of death is pre-planned by your higher self?
You have chosen several endpoints of this lifetime before you started, before you incarnated in this body, in this physical reality. And you are capable of skipping some of them and extend your lifetime. One way to do this is by consciously becoming aware of these options that you have created. And the more you learn in this lifetime and the more you are willing to take on in one lifetime, the more you are capable of shifting through these endpoints without having the need to end your lifetime there. You are capable of deciding on a different story, a different end of the story. But know that at times it can be beneficial for you to step out of this one and into a new one and continue there, which is not necessarily starting over from scratch, starting over from birth, as there are side tracks available as well, where you release this physical form, step into a new one, younger, in a different environment, but not necessarily with losing all that has been received and integrated in this lifetime. You are switching forms, switching surroundings, and continuing your journey. This becomes easier for you when you are aware that this is an option, that this is a possibility, and by practicing astral traveling, by practicing projecting yourself outside of your physical body and realizing that this physical vehicle is not needed for your continuation of your learning journey. When you fully grasp that concept, you can choose to continue in this incarnation for a little longer and skip some of your endpoints, or you can shift into another incarnation, leave this one and continue there. And they are kind of showing it to me as almost, how can I describe this? As like in a computer game where you can move through a hidden door, and then on the other side of the door, you turn into a different type of being almost. So it's almost like a power up almost that you can get in games, but then you're completely shifting into another form. And you can do that by playing bonus levels. So it's almost as if you can choose to kind of live a straight line of this lifetime in the same body, in the same surroundings. And of course you can travel and choose different surroundings, but you're still bringing this body and the experiences from this body with you. But you also have the option apparently to shift, and leaving this physical body behind doesn't mean the end of this journey. And then let me see if there is an answer. Oh, well, okay. I wanted to ask like if there is an answer regarding what to do to extend this lifetime. Just knowing that that these processes are at work and that you have options can help you with deciding if you're going for, like, let's say the same line, the same experience, or if you're shifting. And by knowing that you have option to skip the end points, but that is not necessarily the highest choice, then it actually doesn't matter that much. That's a difficult thing to say, but it doesn't matter that much what you do with this physical incarnation if you have the consciousness of choosing to extend or exit. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Have we got time to squeeze one more question in?
Yeah.
Vita would like to know, did I connect with someone in meditation yesterday?
Sorry, who asked it?
Savita would like to know, did she connect with someone in meditation yesterday?
The fact that the question is being asked is a yes already. That's all there is. Yes. I am getting, see what I can say about this. So what I see, and I don't know if this is a visualization of her experience, what I'm sensing is it's almost as if she was sitting in meditation and standing up, and there was someone walking towards her. And that's how they were experiencing each other. It's almost as if there was I see the standing up and walking a few steps forward, and some other being or person walking energetically towards her. So there was a connection made, yes.
Okay, thank you. Lovely. That was amazing. Thank you very much.
All right, I think there's one last message from Isis to close everything off. Just know that anything that you ask, anything that you are curious about, already shows that there is an awareness present within you, and that by tuning into the question yourself and by really listening to that which you are hearing, sensing, seeing, feeling, receiving, you can already understand more about that which you are asking. I am here to answer your questions, and I love to share my light and insights with you. I just really want you to know that you have the possibilities, the abilities to do this yourself as well. And I invite you to play with that. And I use the word play because it should be something joyful, something light-hearted, something you enjoy. It is not a strenuous action. It's not something that you have to force yourself into. Play with it, enjoy it, and be amazed as a child that is filled with wonder about all the possibilities and all the options and magic that is there, as it is still there for you when you open up to it again. Magic is real. Allow yourself to experience it. Mm. Mm. So Isis is slowly leaving, sending a last boost of love and energy around to everyone who is watching this now or at any given time. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for your questions. Thank you, Erin, for assisting me and sending a massive thanks to Isis and all other beings that are there supporting us, and sending you my love, and looking forward to the next one next week.